What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DJ LiftOFF with the JP Way, and you don't want to miss this flight. Today I have another scratch pattern for you by none other than himself, DJ Puffy. Let me go ahead and show you what it sounds like, and then we'll hop right into the breakdown. Let's get it started.
She's in love with who I am.
Now this pattern is gonna have a 4-beat lead up before we get to the actual pattern. And what I mean by that is we're gonna have 4 beats and then we're gonna have 8 beats. Now the 2 bars or the 8 beats is gonna be, I'm gonna consider that the actual pattern, but this is what I mean by the 1 bar or the 4-beat lead up. It's gonna sound just like this. So if I count that out, we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then on that 4th beat of this lead up, we're actually gonna drop the platter, or we're gonna let go of the platter, catch it here, close the crossfader, and then we're gonna give the crossfader 2 clicks, just like that. So one more time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So now we're on the actual 1 or the 2 bars of the actual scratch pattern. So the first part is gonna sound just like this. Again, that's. So as you can see here, we have some stab scratches. Stab scratches are gonna sound just like this. All we're doing is pushing this platter forward and we're giving it just a quick click. We're gonna hold our thumb pretty heavily, not too heavily, but putting some pressure on the crossfader so it just bounces back and forth. Sounds just like a chirp scratch, but it's a stab. A little bit shorter of a sound. So again, one more time, we have. So to break that down a little bit slower, we're gonna have a stab. And then with that, we're just letting the platter go, immediately catching it, closing the crossfader, pulling that platter back. We shouldn't hear any sound on the way back. All we should hear is the forward sound. So make sure you're closing that crossfader fast after you give it that one initial click. So then we're gonna do that exact same thing a second time, except this time, instead of catching the platter and pulling it back immediately, we're gonna let the platter ride a little bit and we're gonna actually catch it towards the end of the sound. So we have this. So same thing with the crossfader, only difference is we're letting the platter go a little bit longer before we actually catch it. So then once we catch it here, we're gonna pull our platter back slowly and we're just gonna open our crossfader with this middle finger or the ring finger, whichever one you're comfortable with. Okay, so again we have. And then that's gonna be the next part, which is gonna finish that out. So we have the 2 first stabs, and then we're gonna pull our platter back slowly. Da, 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 da. And then we're gonna do the exact same thing pretty much again. We have 1 more stab scratch. Catching it quickly, pulling it back, and then we're gonna let the platter go a little bit longer again. This time, we're gonna close the crossfader. Same exact thing like we did in the beginning, except this time we're gonna have some fast pullback scratches. And we're gonna have 3 of them, just like that. So if we go back to the beginning. Okay. Pay attention to the rhythm and how it sounds. We have 2 stabs. Again, 2 stabs. And then as you can see on that last one, we're actually letting that platter go with our crossfader open. So we have da, 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 da. And then we're gonna close the crossfader. So actually a little bit different than the beginning, because in the beginning, we're actually cutting the crossfader a little bit sooner. This time we're actually letting the sound ride before we have those really fast pullbacks. So again, full thing so far, we have 2 stabs, pull back slow, Then we're gonna catch it here, close the crossfader. Then we're gonna pull the platter back fast, and we're gonna give the crossfader just another stab. Right? Pull it back with the stab. Then you're gonna push the crossfader once more as you open it. Catch it towards the end, close it again, fast stab, scratch back. Then one more time. Same thing, close it, stab fast on the way back. And then now, let me go ahead and show you the next part. And that's going to be the entire 2 bars. So we have so the next thing to note is after we have those fast pullback stabs, we're going to have a slow pullback as we open the crossfader. So it's going to sound just like this. Okay. Da 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 da. So we have da 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 da. So now after the 3 stab scratches going back fast and then the slow pullback, all you're gonna do, you're gonna let the platter go. Then you're gonna catch it right about here. As you can see, the crossfader is still open. Then you're just gonna have 2 really quick pullbacks and stabs. Just like that. Okay, crossfader still open. Then you're gonna pull back slowly. Right after those 2 fast stabs, you're gonna close your crossfader. And then here, you can either actually leave your crossfader open, whichever one is easier. You can do a chirp scratch and then you're gonna let go for the 1, or you can do 2 stabs and go front and back with your hand on the platter, just like this. Or like I said, or a chirp. And then the entire thing with the lead up is gonna sound just like this. So that is the scratch pattern. And now I'm gonna go ahead and show you how you would bring it in on the 1. So here I have a song loaded up and I'm just gonna show you 4 bars before the actual 1. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay? So if you think about it, if I start on that second bar, I'll be ready to do my 2-bar actual pattern on the last 2 bars of the song before that 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see there, here I have 2 bars left before my 1, and then I'm starting my actual pattern here. So let me go ahead and just do the actual pattern so you can hear how it drops on the 1.
She's in love with who I am.
She gon' need a doctor, how I'm blowing out a back woo. Damn, this shit a fountain, got me thinking it's a monsoon. Hold on, wait, hold on, wait, hold on, wait.